Okay. Hi, Frank. Can you tell me about Musical Mondays and Tuneful Tuesdays and about your series?
We started out 10 years ago. This is our 10th anniversary season, and Vic Goss, who's my producing partner, was at the Century Center. And he did a couple of shows of mine, and we became producing partners.
Oh, great.
The Century Center, I have to call the late Century Center. It is no longer the not-for-profit that it was. And we moved one floor down to the Broadway Theater Institute. Had a couple of seasons there, and then we moved with Mel Miller at Musicals Tonight, and we were his Monday attraction. And then here to the Snapple, but Fantastics plays on Mondays, so we are Tuneful Tuesdays, and we do only new musicals.
Okay. How do you pick the criteria for the musicals that actually participate in Tuneful Tuesdays?
To be truthful, I'm on the steering committee of the BMI workshop.
Right.
I also hear a lot of new scores. They come over my desk, and I put on the headphones and listen to CDs.
Right.
And I like to encourage shows when they're not finished. We did this with a show that got the Cleveland Award last year, Wanda's World.
Oh, okay.
We did this with Sea Rock City, which is under option. We did the first part of it that was ready, and then we did the second part, and then we did another show called The Thing About Joe. The one that we're most proud of is when it was called Feeling Electric, and it became Next to Normal.
Oh, that's fantastic. I love that show. I mean, I saw it off-Broadway. I haven't seen the on-Broadway version yet.
Oh, it's quite wonderful.
Yes? Because the off-Broadway version was brilliant. I absolutely loved it. So that's great. Now, I know since you've been working with BMI, were you there for picking of, do you have anything to do with, like, Forbidden Broadway being picked and, for those shows that BMI workshop picked?
Oh, well.
And Avenue Q, those two shows were both BMI.
Yes. Avenue Q, let me go back to Forbidden Broadway.
Right.
Gerard was doing that sort of independently of the workshop.
Right.
He joined the workshop, I believe, when Forbidden Broadway was first starting out at Paulson's.
I remember that.
With, Nora Mae Ling, co-writer. But that did not go through the workshop.
Oh, got it.
He was a member, and he was writing other stuff. He has his book shows. And we may do one of them. We talked a long time ago.
Oh, really? Which one? Do you remember?
I can't be specific.
Okay.
With Avenue Q, we presented a 10-minute musical that Marks and Lopez did, which I need Vic here to tell me. Oragita and the Coyote.
Oh, okay, I know that.
That was part of Shorts.
Right.
We were down at the Greenwich Street Theater, and we were part of the first Nymph.
That's great.
I've been associated with Nymph from the very beginning. I wanted to make sure that the workshop was part of that. So I think we did 3 different BMI events for the first one.
That's great.
And we've done other things by Marks and Lopez. In fact, they performed Boragita and the Coyote.
I remember that. I think I went to that because I remember seeing that.
Oh, terrific.
Yeah, no, that's terrific. So BMI and what you do is just so wonderful.
Well, it's a labor of love. It's wonderful to see people blossom, and it's lovely to see and wonderful to see when people really get it. Right. And just come in with terrific songs.
Right. Can you tell me about the show I'm seeing today? Is this the first of the season?
This is the first of the season, and this is its first public exposure. It's called Persuasion, or 7 Years Bad Sex.
What about 20 Years Bad Sex?
No comment. Carl had done 2 shows for Musical Mondays. As an actor and as a musical director. And as a sort of combination actor, musical director. And I encouraged him to join the workshop. He's been in for about 3 years. He's a wonderful composer. And in his first year, he won the coveted Harrington Award, which goes to a member of each class each year.
Okay.
His writing partner on lyrics is Selva Saheen, and I adore Selva's work. They're miniatures. Every word is packed. And the book is by Pamela Hall, who is known better as a director. She has Danny and Sylvia running right now at the theater at St. Luke's. And this is an adaptation of Jane Austen's final novel. And they did a reading for me and Vic about a year ago, and we flipped for it and said, we've got to do this.
That's great.
So
that's great.
We are.
That's great. Then what are the upcoming things?
After that, we're doing a second look at what used to be called Talk to the Dead, which is about the Fox sisters. And they invented spiritualism. It was a family prank. They were picked up and marketed, and this is at the turn of the century. We did an early version of it last year, and our audience loved it so much, and I loved it so much, and so did Vic, and we said, let's do the whole thing. That's going to be in November.
That's great. So how can people get tickets to that?
They can go to our website, musicalmondays.org, and go to reservations at musicalmondays.org and sign up. Okay, great. Well, thank you for doing this interview. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Corinne. And people have to go buy tickets to see the rest of them. Are they every Tuesday? There'll be 4 Tuesdays over the season. Okay. That's November, January, and I forget what the other spring date is, but it's all on the website. Okay, great. Well, thank you very much. Thank you.